And we're live. Oh, I should. I've been wearing this for most of the streams and I'm not showing it off. There we go. Okay. So, what did I. Empty soda. So, I think I've been going through an existential crisis lately, and I don't know what to do with it. It's almost painfully. I don't need this light. Maybe I do. It's almost painfully obvious that I'm not a very good streamer, and probably not even a very good subscriber, follower, community member, whatever it is. It's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work, even just doing, participating in chats and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. And the only difference between like being in chat and hanging out is that I can stop it at any time. But when you're streaming, you can't stop. You start, keep going, and you have to continue to do it. This has to be a continuation of everything that you hope to accomplish. And it is all future thinking. They make you think that you're going to be part of an elite group that is going to make it. And when you hear the stories of the struggles of the people who are, the top names and stuff like that, and I was reminded that the person that I followed first on Twitch, and is a big name. They're big time. They're not a small streamer, and I think it's because maybe it's because YouTube has me thinking going, a person with 4,000 followers or 4,000 subscribers is a small streamer. So when you come across a person with 20,000 subscribers and they blow up a bit because of the things that they're doing, I wasn't the only person. I mean, the person's follower numbers doubled in the time that their numbers doubled from the time that I first found them and started following them to when I stopped following them. I mean, absolute night and day between what they are. And I guess if they say that they're now a big streamer, it's just this. But once you get into like I said, for 1,000 followers for YouTube, 1,000 followers is the lowest tier. That's the lowest rung. And 1,000 people to me is that's a lot of people. that's a lot of people to be dealing with. It's a lot of people to be, kind of wrangling and entertaining and doing all this stuff for. Me, if I'm 20, 20 is fine. 15 is fine. I've hit a few milestones. Um, you know, I hit a few milestones on YouTube, and it just like reminds me, like it's after an entire year, I haven't even had enough viewing time. People haven't watched enough of my videos, time wise, to get paid. And this is what I need to be doing monthly. I need to be doing 4,000 hours of viewing monthly just to see money. Um, and if you're on the cusp, if you're doing this, they'll drop you. And you could have 4,000 hours or close to 4,000 hours, and they'll just drop you. You won't even get paid for it. So all the work that you put into it means nothing. And then you think about, oh, how much are they paying you? Not, not nearly as much as it's going to be worth. I'm lucky that I have um, lots of hours stockpiled. I have actually almost more. I almost have more time um, saved than I have time viewed. I've 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 done more streaming hours, um, and that doesn't include the writing of the songs. That doesn't include the practice, and that doesn't include how much time it actually takes me to do, especially loud noises. Loud noises is a time suck. Each one of those videos, takes me, with the exception of Offline, the parody of One Headlight by the Wallflowers. Um, with the exception of that one, all the rest of them, I average between 2 to 4 hours of work, and that doesn't include how many times I practice it. Some of those songs I practiced constantly. I would actually be singing the song at work just so that I would have the inflection. And you can't tell because my songs are shit. I mean, my singing is such shit that I basically have worked so hard to make it happen. And it's not worth it. Um, there's nothing worth it to me about this. Um, I I wouldn't say I had a choice. I mean, it's the way life presented itself. I mean, I obviously had choices. I could have made different decisions, and um, I chose my current situation over continuing um, down a road that most of you wouldn't even recognize me if I continued down it. In fact, I was becoming that person, and it was very easy for me to slip into it. A little too easy, if you want my honest opinion. And then once I become all about deadlines and um, making my way and um, fighting. Once I start biggering, as the Lorax movie talked about, Um, it's people and my empathy that I have, which I still have. Um, I um, I just ignore it. And in fact, if it becomes too painful, I would get rid of those people that were causing that my empathy to go that way. Um, I have to sometimes choose to be cruel because of how much my empathy bothers me and overtakes. Um, my birthday was a disaster. It was nothing like I wanted it to be. Um, I when I turned 49, I joked about not having a big to do and actually going to, I believe it's in Alabama, but to space camp for adults and doing that for 2 weeks and not worrying about it. Enjoying my birthday, do space camp, and um, not even doing space camp with, with friends or anything like that. Just me by myself, with picking up whoever is there and joining that group, um, and probably put me in with the kids. Who knows? Um, that was my original idea. Um, the fact that I am not going to be at Disney World for the 50th when I was there at the 25th. I can't remember if I was there for the 10 or not. I was there, definitely there for the 25th, and then I'm going to miss the 50th. Um, Anniversary of Disney World. Um, I think I was there for the 10th, but I don't think they made as big of a deal of it. It's kind of like the 5th, they didn't make too big of a deal of it. 5 years of Disney World. And I definitely wasn't there when I was 5. Um, but I might have been there when I was 10. Um, um, but it was a disaster. COVID ruined everything. And come this October, when the 50th anniversary, which is obviously not a big deal. I haven't gotten much pomp and circumstance from Disney. I haven't even gotten even apology for not being able to go. Um, the people that I know down there, nobody. Some of them have passed away from freaking COVID, but nobody's really like, I am I am not the thought on their mind. I am not who they're thinking about. Um, for this. And this goes into like my whole like you're forgotten and everything like that. And then I think about that and I'm like going, I had the opportunity to be, immortalized, as it were. I had the opportunity to skyrocket to fame and to be, the person that people think about, the person that people do, and burn myself out and probably die. I probably would have been dead many, many years ago. Definitely would have made it to 50. Um, I was already kind of, not doing healthy decisions, probably the best way to say it, in my life. And so the I want to get out of that ray of light. But doing, I chose not to. And I'm happier for it. I'm happy that I'm still alive. I'm happy that I'm still able to do the things that I can do. But like, I have to be happy with it. I have to, make peace with the decision that I made. But in turn, I I don't want to be internet famous. For those that have the stones, as it were, or whatever, to do this, more power to you. Most people is it's plugged in. That makes sense. Why my phone is dying. Most people, as streamers and stuff like that, aren't making a living doing this. And it is darn near impossible to keep this up if you aren't making a living of it, because of how much time, how much work, how much effort goes into this. And if you do it right, nobody will even notice how much work it went into it or how much it cost. If you have the money to do, all the stuff to get it done around you. If you are doing it solo like me, and on a very, very tight budget, mine is zero, so it doesn't get much tighter than that. But if you're anywhere close to that number, and you're doing it by yourself, and there's people that are offering help, and I thank them all the time for it, for all the help that they offer, and I accept the offer of help. I don't know what The cost is for their free help. Um, so, but for the most part, I'm by myself. I'm doing this all by myself. I am, for the short period that I was trying to be a YouTuber, I was creating my model. I was learning how to rig. I was doing all of that. And I have to admit, even with Vroid and 3D modeling, which I did look into, which you don't need a rigger for, it's still a lot of work. And the place that I wanted to go where my model was concerned, I had to do 2D. It's not that I didn't. There's nothing wrong with 3D models. It's my model. My avatar wasn't going to be human. My avatar wasn't going to have a lot of the human things, and this definitely messed with the rigging. But I also had problems with my eyes. My brow. There was lots of different things. Mirroring, when I was doing the mirroring drawing was actually very helpful. And I did that also with the 3D model that I was working on as well. And it didn't work out so well. I had lots of problems with it. My head, I have to, it's kind of weird to say it, but I have to pick a place to be. As you can see, there's this, what you're looking at there, but actually the camera that I was going to be using was up here. And I had to take stills and photos and things of that nature from that camera, which is crap, and try to sync up the pictures that I was making so that I could have exactly what I wanted, which is side profiles like this, not completely side, but side profile and side profile. And just so you know, very different from each other. The muscles in my face move a lot different than this. And then because I went from an orc to a fairy to different types of gremlins to lots of different creatures, to an otter, to a beaver, and the last one I ended up with was a platypus. And syncing up the beak, again, I was going to have to shave there, but I was only at the eyes. And this part was gone. This whole, my head, everything my hands are touching was gone from the model completely. So you have this almost just going out of the thing. And I was really just working on the eye syncopation. And it was a mess, is probably the best way to put it. I was struggling. I was definitely struggling with it. And there is no, I don't think I'm going to win a raffle where somebody would give me a V2, a fully rigged V2 model, which if they did, I mean, more power fucking to them for that. But That would be the only way I would be able to be a VTuber, is if I won a contest, because it's too much. And this is coming from somebody who's actually drawing. The advice that people have been giving me about my art. Oh, don't give advice. That's my advice to people who want to give advice to artists. Stop giving fucking advice to artists. Always. If you're the client, if you are paying good money, if you have a contract with an artist, demand what you want. Don't hold back with the things that you're saying, and do it that way. If the artist is doing things for free and you are not paying for it, or if you're paying for it, it doesn't matter. If you do not have a contract with an artist, you must have a contract with an artist. And if you don't have a contract with an artist, don't freaking judge their art. Fuck you and the people who judge artist in that way. Fuck you. That's fucking mean. That's cruel. And it hurt my feelings, and I don't have any feelings to hurt. I know exactly where my art is. I'm freaking solid in how I know where I need to be and where I'm at and what I'm doing and my learning capabilities, especially in a digital media. I know that. I know exactly what this. I have freaking colleges freaking beating down my door on the way I do art. Don't fucking tell me how to do art. Show me programs, show me something to use, show me the programs you use. You have to be a fucking artist in order to judge me that way. And then if I had a contract, because I have no contracts with anybody since I've been doing this art, the digital art. So nobody has a contract with me. So if you don't have a contract with me, don't fucking talk about my shading. Don't talk about fucking how I should use somebody else's style of how they draw and how they freaking paint. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. You have no idea how much that pisses me off. How insulted I am. No fucking idea how insulted I am about it. Especially the people who freaking hate my art and then turn around and ask me to do work for them. Fuck you. And actually, I don't have a contract with you. We didn't sign a contract. You didn't get my contract. I have contracts. Because guess what? I've been doing this for a long time. You're not going through my agent. You have no idea how expensive I am. Fuck you. Accept my gift. It's a gift. The things that I draw, gift. Accept it, like it. Don't criticize it. Don't judge it. What really pissed me off was when somebody said, "Oh, I'm glad you like to take criticism." It's like going, "Listen, I'd like to make something that you like." There's a big difference between being criticized for the way I draw something and not doing something like I'm like me missing the mark in what I'm drawing. Did the sun like? I'm going to turn the light on. Ugh. So in short, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know how long I'm going to be a VTuber. I don't know how long I'm going to have my online presence. I don't know anything. I'm here now. And if people I am going to do the best I can for the people who are around. And I think I had my last video has now two views. They are random. They are not from my subscribers. Um, like that. Zero people in the zero people actually watching this live. Like most of my streaming videos, it's not even worth it to stream it live. I'm pretty much just talking to myself almost always. I can record I can record the video and just post it later. And I have to admit the quality will probably be better. The other thing is that I noticed that the downloads are more difficult, especially with 2 hour videos and things like that. So there is that. I've lost some videos that I tried to pre-tape. Um, and so that's probably a reason why I will still always do live videos for YouTube, because it's easier to download. Um, but songs and stuff like that, doing those things live, freaking what a mess. And then playing the music, playing the karaoke at the same time that I'm singing the song. Oh, not a good thing to be doing. Um, I will probably uh, do a videos, do more videos with try to not tax the computer out, and use something else where I can play the music. And in some cases, I'm probably not going to play the music. Um, but yeah, we're gonna move like that. Um, I am, yeah, I am. I think I might just fade away. Um, a few people have, and few. I mean only a handful. I mean, not even enough people to count on my hand. You know, um, that I'm very close to and that I will miss dearly. It's one of the reasons why I still freaking watch Twitch, because they're still on Twitch and they're still live streaming Twitch, and I know that it's their business. I can't make them understand how much they hurt me, how much Twitch hurts me, but Twitch might hurt them. So, and who knows, they might not get hurt at all by it. You know, like I said, a buddy of mine came to me and told me that this is part of the game that they play. That every large streamer has had a suspension. Everyone. Twitch has suspended every single large streamer at one time or another. And I find that hard to believe. I think that that's insane that that's going on. And what's even worse is, like, think about how much money Twitch is making from you guys. Your art, your freaking content is now Twitch's content. It's all Twitch's content now. Yes, what I'm creating here is YouTube's content, but they don't make any bones about, what they're taking and how they're taking it and what they're doing for me and everything like that. I mean, your people in your chat and Twitch are actually, contributing directly to you when you are not very big, and Twitch is taking about 50% of it and then probably taking more fees on top of it. And then whatever else they're taking from it as well. And then they're giving you whatever's left over. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. So, just what I was talking about is like how much money Twitch is taking from you as an artist. And I know you think, oh, well, they're doing so much for you. They're doing nothing for you. They're supposedly giving you a platform, but they're not giving you the platform to do what you want. You're doing what they want you to do. You're freaking hamstrung in, and with the worst possible contract with them, as an affiliate or then a partner. And not only that, you become exclusive as a partner, which is even worse. And what a fucking mess. I would recommend that if you are an affiliate with Twitch, you hire yourself a lawyer and you go through the contracts directly. Again, you know, if you are like me, and you're the only thing that's running the show. They're going to take advantage of you, and you're going to basically fail spectacularly eventually. It's too much work for one person to be doing, and they're taking too much. You're not earning enough. Um, to the point where people have to get other jobs. You work a full time job in order to pay your bills, so that you can pay for um, your streaming with what you're earning from streaming, and even then, that's not enough. You have to rely on donations and everything like that. It is it is too much. Um, I am I am going to probably stay local. I'm happy with what I have. I have a good life that doesn't include streaming. Um, I can hate my job, and I'm going to probably hate my job for another 25 years. I will hate it. Just so you know, streaming, I'm going to hate it for 25 years as well. I don't know how long I got on this planet. Um, and I think that using streaming as a therapy method to get over the fact that I was so pissed off and that I hate fucking COVID and that I hate our government and I hate the way things are situated. I hate big business and I hate all these things. I don't need to be streaming this to the world. I mean, if anybody talks to me, I give them my freaking honest opinion about things, and that's it. And these people don't know. Nobody knows me a fucking atom, so fuck them. Fuck the whole thing. I'm so pissed off that um, so pissed off at the whole situation, and I am so happy. I'm so happy that they did that to me. It's like this. It goes where we're being happy with what you have. I can't even imagine if they didn't do this to me or they did this to me later when I was more entrenched in it. How awful it would have been to lose 7 days or more on a bogus claim. And it might not even be a bogus claim. It might be a legitimate claim that somebody made against me who doesn't like me, and I'm so fucking small. I mean, I think of like Dread Hellstar, who also had this happen to him. Another person who got hacked, who definitely got hacked, and I was surprised they didn't get suspended, was um, Blue Hope Cape. Um, and because their hack allowed, when the people that they followed, the people who followed them, it allowed a whole thing of bots to come through, and I got rid of those. I had to get rid of those bots, and it was freaking awful. Here I am doing freaking Twitch's job, um, getting rid of these fucking bots, and they were like going, "Yeah, this is a bot," and I'm like, "No, duh, get rid of it. Can you stop these things from fucking coming in?" So fucking useless. Twitch is so fucking useless as far as a platform. All they want to do is take the money. And I think about how much money that they make, how much money generation they were making off of me, and how many advertising things that went through my site. Because every time an advertisement goes through, when I'm trying to get to my site or click on somebody else's site who doesn't have affiliate, they're not making any fucking money from that. Twitch doesn't pay them for that. Twitch only pays you for your subscribers. You don't get paid for your followers. You get paid for the money that you generate. That's it. You get paid once a fucking month. That's why the subscriptions. That's why the subscriptions on freaking Twitch are one. Or you buy it per month. You get paid per month. So if somebody gets into a year, you get paid per month of that year. So every month you get paid for that subscription, and then they'll take it away from you at any given time. And if you're not generating any money, they can ban you, stop you from that. But if you don't buy subscriptions on people's sites and stuff like that, you're not useful to them, so they don't care about you. I don't. I haven't given them a dime. Not directly. I bought this shirt. Stream Elements, I think it is, and I think that's affiliated with them. Amazon, an Amazon fucking company with a freaking lousy freaking merchandising shop. How is this fucking possible? You're an online fucking store, and you freaking the worst freaking merchandising shops ever. Yeah. Well, I was gonna do a whole fucking thing. And I'm kind of like, nah, let's not. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're doing good. I am wearing the sleepy shirt, which I promised that I would do, and it's here. I did wear it for a lot of my Twitch streams, so I made good on my promise there. But this might be the last time I wear this shirt. This might be the last time I do a stream like this. I don't know. I think that if you are watching this, I think that it's we get what we get, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And don't think about what the future is going to bring and everything like that, because if I get a tremendous amount of support, I will definitely do this. But if I continue on the way I'm doing it, I'm going to become less and less inclined to do streams. I'm going to probably shut down Discord. I'm probably going to clean out my my Twitter. Who I'm following on Twitter, especially because it's a lot of Twitch. And I kind of ingrained myself into that. And that's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I definitely shouldn't have done that. I never liked Twitch. There was a reason, like I try to explain this to people. There's a reason that I didn't have a Twitch account. There's a reason for that. It wasn't like, when the Forever Stream contest started, Sean decided he was going to have a Twitch account then, No, I was looking for the best platform for my 50th birthday so that I can stream it live. And Twitch was up there. Twitch was one of the ones that I was going to basically take, I was going to do. I didn't have to do YouTube. I have a 7-year-old account that's sitting. It can sit for even longer. I could do it. I could have made it a joke account where I basically took clips from Twitch. I mean, that was an option that was on the table. I was thinking about uploading videos to a Pornhub, but I'm not a pornographic site, so I do not show explicit. I this is what I think is hysterical. I didn't have a Twitch account on purpose because they're fucking Amazon. That's plain and simple. I looked at what their contract is and how they treat brand new streamers as opposed to their people who are their actual money makers, and both those contracts are shit. They suck. They're the worst. They're the worst out there. YouTube at least is better. It's not great. It's kind of awful. And the one place that has the best contract for streamers is freaking Pornhub. So I wasn't allowed on Pornhub because I am not producing zero sexually explicit material. That's the reason why they didn't want me. That's the reason why I wasn't accepted. And I did try to set up an account with them. I didn't. I got suspended while I was trying to create my Twitch account for sexually explicit material. Pornhub said no to me because I don't have any sexually explicit material. Now, my material hasn't changed. It's the same freaking. I didn't all of a sudden have sexually explicit material. Didn't just go, oh, I'm not on Pornhub, so let me show some sexually explicit material. No, that didn't happen. In fact, YouTube was playing during the entire session. I was live. I was streaming live on YouTube at the same time that I was streaming the same video, Christmas Eve. My December 25th unscripted video. That is the video. That is the sexually explicit material that Twitch says that I streamed. And when I asked them to reveal it to me, they said that it was borderline illegal and they might be thinking about bringing up charges against me. I think they've dropped the whole matter. I think that it's all over. I think that they expect me to cry to my community and boo-hoo, oh, so mean to me. And will you support me? And I could do a support video and bring in the viewers, and that's what they want me to do on Twitch. And because if I bring in the viewers and the followers and the people putting up subscriptions, I will make them money. And that's all they really care about. They fucking don't care about my content. They don't care what I'm doing. I am just chattel to them, as are every other streamer on the fucking site, including the big people, including the people who generate lots and lots of money. They don't even care what their freaking content is. Content matters so fucking little to them. And the only reason that I was suspended for 7 days is because somebody reported me. And I know that that's probably what happened. It is the most likely scenario, and I don't know why somebody would have I don't know why somebody would have reported me for what. I'm listed as mature. I'm not for kids. I'm trying to think if I don't even know if I had 18 plus set up, but my YouTube videos are set up as mature for mature audiences, and my Twitch was set up the same way. And I didn't have to put in whether it's 18 plus or not because it's already set up. So you have to have, in order to watch my videos, you have to either have an account with Twitch that shows your age, or you have to sign up and show your age. And that was it. And it's probably what's hindered my um, up to date. And it is what it is. Um, and Twitch is a piece of shit. So, and as much as I enjoy watching the videos that people put out, it's all freaking the same. Not for nothing, and I love the personalities and I love the people, and some of the people support me greatly. But the truth of the matter is that all the freaking videos are the fucking same. Win, lose, you're playing a game, and that's it. And it gets kind of boring, and the chats are usually either one-sided or they're so active you can't even get in a word in edgewise, and literally it feels like there's no medium where discussions can happen and things like that go on because the streamer is too busy actually playing a game um, to engage in that type of Discord, and it becomes about the game instead. And no offense, I find I don't enjoy game watching, and I know that that's a huge thing in the community and a huge thing especially for viewers on Twitch, and it is boring as fuck to me. It's boring as fuck. If I want to know a spoiler about a game, I'll look up the fucking spoiler about a game. And then the fact that there's now rules for how to do this, and then somebody had to actually explain to me the fact that Twitch is for gamers, that their money is generated from games. A lot of money is generated on Twitch from games because it's built for gamers. And I'm like going, no wonder I didn't want to freaking do Twitch. No wonder I'm here. Yeah, I'm still sitting here on YouTube, and YouTube hasn't done anything stupid like that. And I still have more subscribers on YouTube than I have on Twitch. How's that possible with the amount of engagement that I've had on freaking Twitch? How is that possible? That shouldn't have even happened. It just pisses me off, this whole thing. And and for me, walking away, especially walking away from Twitch. Fuck Twitch. Twitch has never done anything good for me. And I have to admit, I got roped into it. I fell down the rabbit hole, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I watched some really good streamers who used to stream live on YouTube. Now that's all they do is Twitch because of the contract and what they're stuck doing. And no people aren't doing YouTube videos anymore. And bye. I'm not going. I'm going to basically cancel my account with Twitch if they don't ban me first, because I could still, like, what people don't understand is some idiot can still report me. I don't even have to be active on Twitch, and somebody could still fucking report me, and I'll get suspended again. It's so fucking ridiculous. And when whoever the fucking person is report me, fuck you, person who reported me, because you're a fucking asshole. And you got to live with that, whoever you are. And I know you don't think that it's a big deal, but something like that's going to happen to you. And you're going to be like, why are they doing this to me? Why are people picking on me? Because you're an asshole freaking attracts assholes. Water seeks its own level. If you're a fucking bottom feeder, that's where you're going, right to the bottom. I'm not going to be water. I'm going to be myself. And I'm not going to be doing this freaking loopy loop, hope that I make money and hope that I can survive and hope that, people who actually earn, who work for a living and earn money will be willing to give that up for me. I don't want that. Do something good with your money. Do something positive with your money. Supporting freaking streamers. That's a fucking a joke and a half. Streamers don't need your money. It only propagates the freaking, this cycle of where it's no longer art anymore. It is basically just a money generation thing, and where you don't have talent anymore. What you have is just people basically circling around. I mean, I watched a person, open up commissions for art, and their style and what they're doing is so unprofessional and so I don't know, like high school maybe, like drawing on your book cover. You use a paper bag to make your book covers, and the drawings you make on your book covers, is that like the style that we're going for now in art wise? I mean, that's free. You should give that away. Keep practicing. Don't try to sell that. Create your portfolio, but not with that. Take that out of your portfolio. Take all that shit out of your portfolio. Draw something decent. Do your friends. Find your friends. Find people who follow you. It's what I started doing. Until I found out, like, all these guys wanted to be women. And instead of me giving them, an avatar for themselves, I'm giving them a freaking, a cheesecake picture, I think, but I'm making chibi. So chibi cheesecake, I don't know what that is. Just kind of like it never sat right with me. I think everybody should have an avatar. But I'm not the one to draw it. You get your friends to draw it. Get your friend who's an artist to draw freaking you. A rendering of you as whatever creature you want to be. That's the great thing about it. You can be anything. Make it your spirit animal. I don't care. Not something copyrighted. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Watching Artist Corner and people freaking posting up other people's artwork. Copyrighted material. Draw yourself. Or don't post. Let the artist post. Or freaking ask the artist to, to join and post and stuff like that. Why do you have to steal other people's work? You find that you get further with, if you're not using characters from anime or cartoons or this, and you have your own creative spirit, your own stuff, your own, something you have, something that's yours, doesn't belong to something else. It's yours. And I know that, yes, I did some Pokemon and styles, and people like Pokemon, and oh my god, that was a way too easy to do. And then of course the Padaroos, the way too so simple to do, so easy to create and stuff like that, it should be a crime, and I think it is. But that's not what I'm talking about. There's a reason that I had people in onesies. There's a reason that I created what I created. And it is a shame, even. Yeah, shame. Shame is probably the best word to say, probably. It's a shame, even, that um, it's all getting kind of lost. It's all getting kind of like fuzzy white noise, and the actual people who are creative, are getting like shuffled into this void. And I'm shuffled there too. So whether I'm an artist or not, it doesn't make a difference. But I'm shuffled into that void as well. And you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it to be in that void. It's not worth it to cry out, or to friggin' open up commissions, or to friggin' do raffles for my art. There's no love. My first piece that I did, which was a Halloween trick or treating piece, only one out of 9 different chibis that I did. Only one I was actually even remotely proud of, and I'm to this day I still love it. Those were all hand drawn, and I kept in a lot of the hand drawn look with it, and it was my test. One, to see about me meeting deadlines, and 2, to see how I was received. And liking something that I do is important. But it's not everything. And we'll go from there. I'm at my hour mark. This is a dose of hope. Number 14. Whew. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And as always, cool beans. Oh, let's do like this. Boom.